connecting back and forth between the phone and the watch. Is that a union? Okay, cool. I think everyone has dealt with that. Well, we have a great speaker for you tonight. Ethan's been working a lot with Apple Watch. He's been working on the bleeding edge on all those betas that you see coming out. And I feel for him, I really do, because those have a lot of changes. So before we get started, I just want to do a quick survey. Who here is here for their first NS Meetup? All right, let's get a quick round of applause for the newbies here. Welcome. You guys are new to the group. We meet every Wednesday, the first Wednesday of every month, right here at Amazon. We have a lot of great iOS talks. And after the talk today, we'll have the slides and any associated code posted in the meetup group, so don't feel the obligation to take notes. We'll make sure that you guys get everything you need. There's also drinks, there's beer, there's water, there's Coke, there's a whole bunch of stuff over there. So if you need anything, please feel free to get up and grab it. The bathrooms are just through the doors, past the elevators on the right-hand side. You'll see the restrooms. And when you're done, please help me out and use those recycle bins right on the corner. With that being said, I'd like to introduce tonight's speaker, Ethan Fan.
Hello everyone, my name is Ethan and thank you for coming here. So tonight I'm going to give a talk about how to build a workout app with heart rate streaming on Apple Watch. And here's my Twitter handler if you want to follow me. And so about me, I work for SAP, work for Pebble a little bit, build some of the most popular app on Pebble. And right now I work for a startup in Mountain View called Vimo Fit, and we build gym exercise. We can use our watch to track exercise, identify the kind of exercise you're doing in the gym, and track how many reps you did. And there some more information. Was born in Taiwan, grew up in Bangkok. Yeah, and so when watchOS 1 first came out, it's like every developer started. Everybody was very excited in the beginning, but after we look into the code, it's like, damn, this is really crap. It's like you can't really do much stuff with it. It's pretty much just extending screen of Apple Watch. You can't even build native app. You can access the sensor. So when watchOS 2 announced, it's like, woohoo! It's like, this is really great. It's like building native app, access all the sensor. This is like, wow. It's like from the slide, you see that pretty much all the SDKs from iPhone is available. But in reality, it's like, when we start developing again, man, it's like, there's still so many limitations on it. So, yeah, so my story, today's talk, I'm gonna talk about why build workout app on Apple Watch and type of workout app you can build on Apple Watch. Some technical stuff, maybe some code walkthrough, hopefully not gonna bore you guys. And some of the limitations or maybe bugs I faced while building it, and demo and Q&A. Okay. So why workout app on Apple Watch? So I don't know how many people have seen this commercial from Apple. Just gonna play it very quick. That's only 30 seconds. So you can see that it's focusing on fitness. That's our primary thing they want to try to do with Apple Watch, how they're trying to sell it. It's only a 30 seconds. So you see you can do pull up, bicycle, running. It's a lot of stuff. It's jumping jacks. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff you can do with it. But hold on, let me return to full screen. So you can see from that video like what kind of app you can build and why you want to build a workout app on the watch. It's like fitness, the track. It's a very personal stuff. Like Tim Cook said, their most personal stuff they ever built. So yeah, and some of the type of workout app. There's already a lot of they already have embedded some of the basic workout app, like outdoor runs, walks, and since watchOS 1, but it's not very useful. I think it's not very, the information you get, it's not very, you can't see a chart. You probably have to go to HealthKit, but HealthKit is not very intuitive to use. And since for watchOS 2, you can also stream heart rate. So I think this is from Strava. So if you can start seeing heart rate, then you can see your heart rate zones, which is the best zone for your workout. And that's another kind of workout app you can build on. And this is what we're doing. Vimo Fit. That's my company I'm working for. So pretty much detect what kind of exercise you're doing in the gym and count the number of reps. Yeah. And so today's focus is, so first I want to do is when I start building the watchOS app, it's I want to know how to stream the heart rate. And I thought everybody was questioning. I thought we can actually stream, we can get the heart rate directly, the raw data from the API level, but actually not. It's like you can only get it from the HealthKit. And so in order to get the heart rate, you have to request HealthKit authorization for heart rate on the watch. And you have to start something called HKWorkoutSession on the watch. And so this is totally separate, a little bit different stuff. And I'm going to show you later how to do it. And after you start an HKWorkoutSession, then you can start querying HealthKit for heart rate. This thing is going to keep updating and give you the heart rate, like roughly every 5 seconds. So HealthKit is available in watchOS 2. You can access a lot of data from HealthKit. So how to use HealthKit on watchOS 2? So WatchKit app must request authorizations, and user will be prompt on companion device. So it's on Apple Watch. It will tell you, hey, somebody want to request authorization of HealthKit. And after it's authorized, the authorization is shared between both devices. So, and how do you start recording workout session here? It's you have to use HKWorkoutSession while recording a workout. And you have to specify an activity type to improve accuracy. We will go into a code a little bit later, like why do we want to specify activity type, and some of the activity type are supported. And one good thing I thought is really good is they told us that app stay foregrounded while in session. At first I thought that means that it won't go, that means the app will always be foregrounded and it won't go to sleep or it goes blank screen. But after I tested, I don't know, is it a bug or something that it still goes out? And when I put down my wrist, the app still exit. So I don't know, is it a bug or, yeah, still trying. And only one workout session may run at a time. So if you say that you start a workout session right now and you start another one, the previous one will be terminated. So this is how to request an HealthKit authorizations from Apple Watch on the Apple Watch site. So you basically, this is HealthKit. If you guys ever use HealthKit, they have very little documentation too. So you have to define a quantity type. And pretty much you have to say that, hey, I want heart rate as a quantity type. And after that, you just pass it to you can see that you want to request authorization to share type. And after that, so after you've done that, the Apple Watch will show the screen saying, hey, it's Vimo Heart Rate would like to access your health data. And you should open your go to your iPhone to allow the access. So this will happen afterward, saying that, hey, somebody need access of the heart rate, and you just have to press allow, and it can start streaming on the Apple Watch. So when you start HKWorkoutSession right away, the screen light on the back will be always on the Apple Watch. So yeah, I was thinking one thing you can do with the screen light is to write ghost storytelling app. You know, it's like showing people, put it here. It's like, hey, it's like probably it's another use case, and And other people who wear the Apple Watch will see how scary the story is and want to see whether their heart rate goes up. Yeah. So here, it's like this is how to start a workout. First, you have to define activity type and location. So there's this thing called HKWorkoutSession, and you have to define the activity type. There's right now I say cross training, and you can choose either it's indoor activity type or outdoor. So if you look into the activity type, Apple actually in the enum, the supported, they actually have like 56 activity types. That's a lot, and I don't know like how they're gonna accurately like calculate the calorie based on you just choosing the type of activity you're doing, which is a lot. So one funny thing I see is like they have something called mind and body. Like, yeah, meditation. Is that really considered a workout? I don't know. And the last one is swimming. I don't even know you can take Apple Watch to swim. Yeah, but it's fun to look into like what they're supporting it. And here is to start a workout. I know it's the code is confusing. If you guys really want to go through, you should go to my GitHub account to check to sort of go through the code. And so to start a workout, you just say health store. Health store, it's something, it's a manager, it's a singleton. You can access all the HealthKit data. And you say start workout session and pass in that workout session, which is we define activity type and it's whether it's indoor and outdoor. So after you call this, because we set the static git, there will be a callback being called, hey, the workout session started. So it will call this either case is running, ended, or another case is maybe another workout session, another session that have already been started, then it will come here like default. And this is the callback. So when you say, okay, start running, this is when you start querying the HealthKit. So you have to call health store execute query, and this is you have to pass in the query you want to query, which is the heart rate, and this is how you set up the heart rate to query the heart rate. And you have to first set up the anchor. I'm not sure the documentation is very limited, but for here I just put anchor object query no anchor. That's for the first time. And you have to call this heart rate HK anchor object query. This is and if you add this method in the next one, update handler, if you provide this one will constantly give you like a 5-second callback of the heart rate. And one thing to know is this update handler, when a callback is in background thread. So if you want to show something on the UI, just make sure you call main queue to display on UI of the heart rate. So this is what I built. The Ethan's Apple Watch. It's also, you can get the data from the HealthKit. So if you're streaming, if you're connecting this heart rate strap, it can also show the heart rate strap name here. And yeah, it's a little bit demo. I can show you what's really going on. So in this, one good thing about this is in the simulator, they also fake the data, so you can actually see the heart rate. So if I start, that means start workout session, and you can see that the heart rate start coming back. I did some little animations like every 5 seconds when they call back. Yeah, it's a little bit distorted. Yeah, but it's alright. Yeah. And so what's the other sensors and API in WatchKit 2 you can use to build a workout app? There is a CM motion manager, and this is pretty cool. They give you the raw data of accelerometer, and of course you can play around with accelerometer, and mash it around with the workout app, workout session. There is a sensor recorder. This is a little bit weird. The sensor recorder, basically you can record up to 12 days. I think it's 12 hours of data at 50 hertz. Yeah, but originally we're trying to use it, but there is like a 3 minutes delay, like every time you query the data. So like I say, okay, I want the data. It won't give me the last 3 minutes. There is always like a 3-minute delay, which is kind of useless. I can't think of what other use case can use a sensor recorder. So another good thing, the sensor recorder, one good thing is they say that, okay, your app doesn't have to be running. Yeah, that you just say, hey, I want to start a query, start a recording from this date to this date, this hour to this hour, and you can run other app, and you can come back like a few hours later and query the data. And motion activity, this is pretty cool. It tell you whether you're running, you're cycling. I don't think it know whether you're driving though from this motion activity. But if you use this on iPhone, it probably it will tell you whether your current activity is driving, and you can match that. So if you're building a running app, you can detect whether you're running. And CM pedometer, this is pretty cool. You don't have to write any calculate algorithm on the accelerometer. This one will give you right away the step, how many steps, and I think it's pace. It will tell you the pace. Gyro, no, they don't give you gyro. Even the SDK, you can call the SDK, but they said a sensor is not available. And on phone, so there's no GPS on the watch. You can always mash up the data to build a workout app using the phone's GPS, but that means that your phone have to be always around, which kind of sucks. So, yeah. And so what's some of the limitation and the bug I face? There's no raw heart rate data, so you can't build any. I don't know. Sometimes people want to build some heart rate variability, like to see how fast your heart rate drop in a certain time. So you can't build that. Yeah, and it updates every 5 seconds. So HealthKit query heart rates on phone doesn't. I try it. It doesn't work. I don't know why. It only got the data the first time I start a workout session. And after I end it, then that's another time I got it. So I can't get the real-time data on my phone if I just do the same HealthKit query on the phone. I think so. I guess if you really want to display the real-time query, you just have to use the WC session connectivity to pass it from the phone. And another thing is the watch screen always turns off. This is really bad. So the moment it turns off, all the process stop. So you can't really do anything. And yeah, so if you want to do any processing, it's only after when the screen comes up. There's a lot of limitation on that too. And finally, yeah, this is a famous quote I like. It's I hear and I forget. I see, I remember. And I understand. So I encourage you guys, try to start building some workout app. Yeah, it's by Confucius. Yeah. Any question and answer? Yeah, sure.
Like, how's the battery drain on the streaming every 5 seconds? And can you maybe just stream every 10 seconds?
You can't control that.
It's only 5 seconds. That's it.
So it's only we can't get the raw data. So it's only from the HealthKit.
Okay, so the callback just
every
5 seconds. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
How is the battery drain?
I didn't try, to be honest. I don't know. With the green light keep turning on, I don't know how long it's gonna last.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you can follow me on Ethan YFan or email me and see my GitHub account. Yes, any question? Yeah.
Question.
Oh,
yeah, can you talk about how the new NSURL connection works in Watch OS 2? Because when I was working, I think it was WatchKit or 1.0 or whatever that's called, everything had to go through the phone. So how's it different with OS 2?
So actually there is a Wi-Fi chip in the watch. So if you are you type in the password on the phone already, your watch will automatically connect to the Wi-Fi if it knows that your phone is not around, and you can just call NSURL connection. Yeah. Or else it will just still go through If the phone is still around, calling into URL connection is still going, will go. It's pretty smart. It will switch around.
Okay.
But there's one I use it, and I think there's a limitation. You have to be HTTPS.
Yeah, iOS 9.
Yeah, iOS 9 thing. Yeah.
Do the core motion APIs also need to go through HealthKit?
The core motion, no.
Okay.
Yeah, the core motion. But right now what I see is when I call the core motion API, I don't have to. Nothing happens. It just can right away stream you can get the
And it's
raw
the raw sensor data,
accelerometer. Yeah.
but not the pulse.
The pulse?
The sensor, the sensor to get the heart rate.
No, you can't get raw data of the heart rate. That's always passing through the HealthKit. So in order to stream the heart rate, you have to start an HKWorkoutSession. That's never been told or not very clear discussed in the WWDC. Yeah.
If you start a workout session and you're querying for the heart rate and it kills your app, when it restarts, does it give you all the data that was in between? Or does it just...
They always give you the last one.
Okay, so you lose out on everything while they were
Yeah.
doing the workout?
Yeah. Sucks though.
So when the phone is connected, it just uses Bluetooth LE to kind of as a transport with the watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Wi-Fi is just off then.
Yes.
Okay, so that probably
That's
saves battery then.
I don't know. Yeah. So I was trying to build. I tested around. I actually noticed that going through Wi-Fi is a lot faster. Yeah, with
But you're not too sure about the
NSURL
battery
connection on the
drain
watch, I don't know. Somehow it's a little bit slow, the response. And if it's going through the phone, it's even slower. So the experience wasn't that great. I don't know.
It would be slower, but I'm just kind of thinking like battery drain because
Battery drain.
supposedly Bluetooth LE is very like battery efficient.
Hopefully. Yeah.
How about the HealthKit prompts? If someone chooses not to accept the first time, does it continue to prompt them on the watch? What happens on the phone? I think I got myself into a loop where I couldn't get that prompt back up.
Oh, so you probably have to go turn it on yourself then, right?
Yeah,
To the
how
HealthKit.
frequently will it try to re-pop that prompt up? Is it every single time that access is requested or an API is called? I know that you have to explicitly ask for the permission, but
Up to
15?
Yeah, 15.
50? Yeah, so there's a code. So see if there's a check of success on this when you request authorization.
So every single time that this is called, even if they said no, it should pop back up on the phone and the watch?
This one I didn't try.
Okay.
Yeah, I think somebody asked this question in the forum. It's like how to handle if user cancel it. Yeah, this thing is still not very stable. It's like I try on my simulator. If I delete the app, sometimes this authorization thing it doesn't prompt right away.
Exactly.
You have to wait. I don't know. It's like sometimes after a while, then I start prompting. But sometimes I notice it's because people forget to add HealthKit capability to the WatchKit app. So you have to come here and then enable the HealthKit. Yeah, that might be another problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your question, so how's this like the app that you built compared to like the built-in ones that they offer? Like, do they appear to have special access to a bunch of sensor data?
I think pretty much the same. Like the running app, you can get all the pace and the pedometer data, like pace, the steps, and the GPS.
But like, is the data
distance.
the same fidelity
Yeah, it's the same data.
as the one if you just go through health?
Yeah, I think it's the same. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And plus the distance from the pedometer, it will give you distance if you have GPS. Hook it up. So you can probably build your own running app pretty easily. Right? Yeah, including the heart rate zone thing, which I think is pretty useful.
You said as soon as the watch app goes black, you lose your heart rate.
when the screen goes dark, there's people saying that it start recording. I don't know if it's a bug or not, or maybe, I'm not sure. Some people say when your screen goes dark, that green light turn off. Like for me, I didn't notice it. Yeah, but pretty much when the screen goes dark, like WC session is killed. You can't transfer data to the phone, can't do anything. Just have to wait for the screen to come up again. That's when everything resumes.
So when you move it though, does that keep the screen on? Like
No.
my Tizen watch, it does that now.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It just keeps flicking. It's like, damn, it's like...
You have to actually touch the button?
I think in the setting on Apple Watch, you can actually set it to last like for 70 seconds.
Okay.
That's the most you can do. And a lot of time, I think from HKWorkoutSession, if you
touch
start
the screen, then it'll reset, right?
Yeah. So no, I think you will still see that if you start a workout app on your watch face, you will see a guy running. You will still see a guy running. Yeah. And one thing I forgot what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, it's very limited.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
So when you start one of these workout sessions, does it then appear in the activity app? So if you use the
Yes.
first, okay.
That's a good question, though. So, but I don't know how accurate it is. You know, like so for us, like our startup, we try to calculate our own calories too. But when we start a HK workout session, like I've been always testing this app, so I always get like full ring. It actually add this calorie into the HealthKit data. I guess I probably just have to go in there and delete it and use the one I calculate myself.
So do you provide a calorie amount to the session, or does the session just come up with its own?
It just come up with its own. So remember I was showing that the activity type, you have to specify. It was saying that if you provide this kind of activity type, I don't know if they run any kind of algorithm. It's like 56 activity type. Like how can they accurately calculate the calorie burns and for those?
It's based on your weight, right? Because I know you always have to input that.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Like machines at the gym at least.
Yeah, but that's a lot of activity. It's like you look at the list, it's pretty funny.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm looking at my HealthKit data in the app, and I ran 8 miles yesterday, and it seems to have the heart rate for multiple times in every minute.
Every minute?
Yeah, like I'm looking, it's like 646, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shouldn't it be like every probably 5 seconds? Because if you start a workout session, that's actually starting a workout session as well.
1, 2, 3. It says in 646 it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 samples in 646 in that minute. And then 647 it has 3 samples. Then it skips 648 and 649. Then 650 it has 2 samples. So it doesn't seem like it's consistently picking it up, but it seems to have. I mean, there's a lot of data. This table view is huge.
It's hard to read.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like it. I mean, it seems like there's just information overload, but it seems like the regular running app, because that's what I was using on my Apple Watch. The regular running app seems to pick up information, and it does go dark because it's not active for the whole, my whole run.
Yeah, so sensor data, like it's still collecting in the background.
Okay, so so your app is actually still collecting in the background as well.
So like one thing, they have the CMS recorder. You can still let it run in the background. Like
okay.
Yeah, and according to the document, like the heart rate, I think it's still running in the background as well. They just save it to the HealthKit.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's like you can't access it.
So that's how you would like maybe get your data for your workout like entirely, even if it turns off, use that CMS recorder.
Yeah, then you
even
can
though it's,
query
like,
the HealthKit
a lot
data,
later.
Right?
Yeah.
It's always querying the HealthKit data.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the sample, the HealthKit session they were showing, they're querying the distance run using that one.
It's not for real time, but it's for like like when you want to log your progress or something.
I'm not sure. What's the question?
Like that CMS recorder, like that would be good for like, say you want to have a log of all your exercise activity.
Yeah, but I just don't know how that CMS recorder is gonna work that well. It's like the app have to be foregrounded to run the process. So when you call CMS recorder, it's like a big stream of raw data, and you're expecting your watch to finish calculating all those data. When it's data, it's like nobody's gonna. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for it to finish calculating.
So how do you get the data that was recorded while the screen is off then?
Oh, it's recording in the background, so you can do a query saying I want this date, this time to this time.
Okay, so when it wakes back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only time you can do processing. Yeah, but like I said, it's like you can't. There's a 3 minutes delay. You can't do real time processing apps of a accelerometer. I can't really see any good use case of that. And plus the screen goes up and probably turn away. Like with this big amount of data, how are you going to process it on the watch? It's just not very possible. Yeah. Yep.
Great. Let's bring all our people.
Thank you.
All right, guys. We got plenty of drinks. There's some snacks over there. But before we get to that, I want to ask: we're putting together the speaker list for next year. I know it seems kind of far away, but we're looking for topics. What are you guys interested in hearing? If you're interested in speaking, please come see me. But if you have any ideas for topics, things that might not be documented that well, and other people have spent the time or had the experience, and you guys kind of want to talk about it like we just did with Apple Watch, I think it's a great example. So please, if there's stuff that you're trying to figure out, you're fighting, and maybe someone else out there is a little bit farther down the road, we'd love to have them come talk and try to share that knowledge. That's why I started the meetup 3 years ago, for scenarios just like this. We all know Apple doesn't do a great job with those documents. So I think we've all been there before. So if it's stuff like Swift bugs, we were talking about the compiler the other day changing. I'm sure everyone's had some problems with that. So please come see me. Want to come up with a great list of topics for next year. And if you're interested in speaking, please seek me out. But otherwise, we got till 9 o'clock here. We got plenty of drinks, plenty of snacks. Please enjoy yourself, and we'll see you guys next month. Thanks.